So finally, today UAE took the first step and announced that they will no more be cooperating with Iran. This is not the first time actually. It started March 1st when they closed down their embassy in Iran. So this one they came out to say that they are still willing to negotiate. To talk. They've already shut down all diplomatic routes or windows, whatever I call them. So let's see if that is the first country who will follow. Yeah, after UAE, who comes next? Will Saudi Arabia join them? What about Kuwait? What about Qatar? What about Jordan? What about the Gulf state? Are they all going to come out and say that, oh, Iran, since you think you're a big guy, you're going to have to stand alone. We're leaving you alone. Will they take steps that compel Iran to come begging them? Do you think Iran will go down on its knees to beg? Let's put it this way. Are you saying that Iran was not expecting this? Iran knew, Iran knew they were fighting someone that could squeeze them, and then yet they kept hitting them. Do you understand? Iran saw this coming. Iran saw all of these things. Okay, why haven't they been able to carry out this step all this while? What were they waiting for? Oh, wait, do you think it just crossed their mind today? UAE just said, okay, we just woke up this morning. We said, okay, let's end everything. No, they know exactly what they also stand to lose if they cut ties with Iran. So let's see how it goes. Hausa says, Gafili Gadoki. Now the stage is set. That's exactly what that statement means. Gafili Gadoki means what? The stage is set. Let's see who will bow. Now, let me remind you of this one thing. Everything Iran has been doing was never against the Gulf state. Rather, they were the ones against Iran. You are the ones hosting their enemy. Okay, you are hosting US. So, whatever UAE has done right now, UAE is coming out to overshadow the US, meaning we are willing to face you, Iran. So, let's see how it goes. And let's see who will follow them. You understand? Now, I am not in any way saying that Iran does not need the Gulf state or that Iran can survive without them. In fact, for it to become a world power, for it to be respected, you need allies. So it is not good on the side of Iran that those who are supposed to be your allies are trying to distance themselves from you. You can't become a world power that way. You need trust of other countries. But in this situation, what do you want the Iranians to do? You are hosting the US that keeps hitting me. I should not touch you. Is that possible? Do you understand? Iran trades a lot with the UAE. About 30.6% of their import, according to World Trade Organization record of 2024, was coming from the UAE. Far, far beyond China. Do you understand? And then Iran is not just importing directly from the UAE. UAE is a gateway for Iran. But then UAE also needs Iran. There's no Gulf state that does not need Iran. In fact, let's even assume that Iran does not export anything to them. Let's even assume that Iran does not have anything to do with them. The Strait of Hormuz is there. You will see how, last time Iran was asking for how many percent? 7%, right? Good. Maybe it is time for Iran to review their own policy and say that we are going to be collecting 30% from them. Of course now, since you want to act, I'm just trying to give you an idea of what Iran can actually do to also threaten them, and maybe why they haven't been able to face or to come out and say we're going to distance ourselves from Iran. Let's see if they will have the gut to follow the UAE. I know Iran will find a way to deal with the UAE based on their own level. Iran needs the Gulf state. The Gulf state needs Iran. China cannot replace UAE. Russia cannot replace Kuwait. North Korea, that is also coming up, cannot replace Jordan. Do you understand? Turkey, I know, is there by the side of Iran to a large extent. Pakistan is a friend that's not going to lose the Gulf state because of Iran. Pakistan can be sympathetic But we can't call that one a friend of Iran. Oman will remain a friend, but Oman can be threatened to cut down some things. But I believe, being the kind of people that the Iranians are, they will survive whatever this Gulf state want to bring to them. People who have survived sanctions for over 40 years cannot wake up all of a sudden and because of the Gulf state, they're having to go down on their knees because they want to survive. I don't see that happening. I am not saying it will be easy for Iran. Because, of course, now, let's talk about distance alone. All right? You have your neighbors that you can easily trade with. It's far better than you. I mean, for you than depending on China or North Korea or Russia or some other countries. And then Turkey cannot be enough, cannot give Iran everything they need. So, but then Iran knows how to convert every problem to their own good. We saw what happened to Iran last year when they were hit by the US and the problem land. Iran wasn't just good. Today, Iran has become a reference point. See, the good thing about Iran, and I believe that is giving that confidence, is that they've always learned from their own problem. They've always found a way to survive. That no matter what you do, and that's why it's good to have history, to know who you are, to always believe in yourself. Today, they produce 100% of their missiles. I stand to be corrected. But let's see how that goes. The stage has been set. But I think that Iran will survive. Let's see if other countries are going to join in. I don't think so. But then I'll not be surprised. But if you think they can squeeze Iran to a standstill, I do not see that happening. I'm sorry to say. Let me bust your bubble. I don't see that happening. But let's see how it goes. I never said they're not important, right? I didn't say that. For now, this is what Beaver knows. What do you know?